Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge interior wall sconce called the Tulip Single 2021-82. It's also a Tulip Double. You should go look at that one too. Awesome sconces. So this is from Hubbardton Forge's Reflections collection, and we'll get into a lot of details on that in a little bit. Let's talk about size of this fixture. So this is 13.8 inches tall and 5 inches wide, and that 5 inches is going to be the back plate that's going over your 4-inch junction box. Projection is 4.2 inches from the wall out. One great way to look at this and all Hubbardton Forge fixtures in more detail, if you're on the website and on our website, Handmade in Vermont, on the page for this, look over on the right hand side under the pull down menus, scroll down, you're going to see a hyperlink. It's going to say click here for installations, instructions, PDF. Those are the instructions that are going to be in the box for this. They generally will show you a lot of great information, including how they go into your junction box, how the glass works, lamping, those kind of things. And on bigger fixtures, they show you even more information. Just another great way to learn more about the sconces or the fixtures you're looking at. So let's dive into what's inside of this. Using a Type B porcelain chandelier socket, which is the smaller one that we all grew up with, you're going to be limited to a 60-watt incandescent bulb because of the heat generated by an incandescent bulb. When you get into LEDs, there's really no limit except the size of the bulb, which is a Type B, because it has to get into that glass. Don't forget that. These things don't draw much electricity, so you're going to notice there's no real limit to that. It's really just going back to the size of the bulb. These things draw only about 4 or 5 watts when you get into the LEDs, and you can choose your color temperature, which is something that some people want to do. And there you go. So moving on from there, why don't we talk about glass? You're going to have two options for this. You're going to have a clear glass, which means that you're going to be able to see the bulb. So remember that. You might want to do a flame tip or something, just a decorative bulb. Or you're going to have frosted, which means that you're not going to be able to see the bulb. So it doesn't really matter. Again, when you get back to the bulb, your only limit is the Type B. And that's the size of the bulb and not the amount of wattage going in. So other than that, let's talk about finish. If you are familiar with the Reflections collection from Hubbardton Forge, those are all plated finishes for the most part. And the state of Vermont does not really allow, well, they make it incredibly restrictive to do plating here, which is why Hubbardton Forge doesn't have a plating department inside of their factory. These fixtures from Reflections have to be sent outside to do all that plating, which is why they are not available in all the other finishes. Keep that in mind. So you're going to have polished chrome, which is very, very beautiful and incredibly well done, and brushed nickel, which is, again, really well done. I used to work in the jewelry industry for a long time, and I'm used to plating. I used to work in Rhode Island a lot, which was the epicenter for jewelry manufacturing in the United States. So I got to go into a lot of plating places that did plating in costume jewelry. And when I looked at these sconces and I really took a good look at the plating, I was astounded how heavy the plating was and how good the quality was. It was just incredible. So moving on from there, let's talk about our showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's On Display page. It's over on the left-hand side of your screen in the red tabs. Check that out. We're always adding to that, so just keep that in mind. However, we update it as fast as we can, but we're always putting new stuff in as much as we can. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Our showroom also has a clearance center, and clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an awesome deal. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. Before you guys come, just measure your ceilings. It's a simple thing to do because you may find something in there like a hanging pendant or chandelier, and it's good to know that information. You can email us at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can call us at 802-446-2400 and talk to me if you want. Okay. So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if you ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No other dealer does that. And in addition to that, some big giant items and custom things do not come back. We're always going to tell you about that ahead of time. We also offer a rush program. So Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock anything for the most part. Everything is made as the orders come in. It takes about 3 to 4 weeks, and we can cut that time in half with our rush program. It's very inexpensive, and it's per line item. So if you have multiples of exactly the same thing, it is very cheap. Just contact me for details on that. So I think that covers pretty much everything. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and have Have a great day. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.